Alright everybody, today we'll be taking a look at all the bosses that you can capture and then turn into pets in-game. Should be neat. So you can ride them around like mounts, you can use them for battle, or they will follow you and battle and slay your enemies for you. It's a good time. So without further ado, let's do the thing. Here is my stuff. These are all the bosses in game. So we're going to start from initial release towards current bosses that you can battle and capture. If you plan on capturing bosses, you will need a ballista. It usually takes about 4 to lock the boss down, and then you can catch them with your gotcha ball. And then, after you've caught them, they will be considered tame. You can turn them into pets at the pet management machine, in which they will now follow you, you can ride them as mounts, and they will help you in battle. So, let's take a look at our bosses. Our first boss, the Crimson Dragon. Raging Dragon. Turkey, as I've named him. So, Turkey's slow walk, he's got a decent sprint speed. He can fly. Here's just your general hover, here's your sprint flying. His attacks are a barrel roll and fireballs. And yeah, he's probably one of my favorite pets to roll around with, so. Looks super dope. Majestic walk, he can back it up. And he's a dragon. Number 2, we got the Bone Dragon. Yeah, he's a fast turkey, I'll tell you what. Sadly, he doesn't fly. Yeah, I don't get it. But he's fast. He is fast. He just runs over stuff, so you can travel some distance here. His attacks, his left click is a chomp, tries to bite you. And his right click, he does his Wave of Bones attack, which is pretty decent AoE cone attack, so yeah, pretty solid. The Bone Dragon. For number 3, we have everyone's favorite, the Wise Ruler King Mono. Hey guys. So yeah, he'll waddle around for you. Got a pretty slow sprint waddle, pretty low stamina. His left click is a boop, spin, and bop. His right click is he does his butt stomp from Mario. So yeah. The No Clothes King Mono, an entertaining addition to your boss family. So, number 4, we have the Never-Ending Sky Griffin. This is the paler of the two. He is not quite golden, but he's still a griffin. And yes, the griffin does fly. Pretty similar speed to the Crimson Dragon. His sprint flying. He can attack in air. He has his wind slasher attack thing. And then he's got a forward dash for his right click. And his right click while running does his storm blast thingy. The Griffin, majestic beast. Number 5, we have the Ancient Golem. Yes, that's pretty cool. I really like the mount spot there. He's kind of chilling. It's like the Iron Giant. Alright, so he's super slow. He also does damage while walking, so be careful if you throw one around your base. This is his sprint. He's got swinging arms. His right click does his beam attack. Does it? No, I don't know what that did. Maybe there's no enemies around, so it didn't actually attach to anything. And yeah, no jump or anything, so not the most mobile creature. If maybe I need a tank or something, I don't know, might help out. The Ancient Golem, everybody. Number 6, the Reaper Boss. It's pretty cool. Decent travel speed. Oh god. Apparently he can teleport places. Yeah, sprint is pretty minute of a difference. No jump, no fly. His left click, his swipe with his scythe. And his right click does blue fire. Very neat. So, probably fun to have if you're fighting a lot of mobs. That, everybody, is Messenger of the Underworld. Reaper boss. Pretty dope looking. Number 7. The Stone Golem. Just your regular old pile of rocks that you'll see on the ground and go to swing, but he ends up swinging on you. So, yeah, it looks pretty cool. King Kong kind of build. Here's his sprint. You're not going very far with him. His left click hurls a boulder. His right click does big stomp. So, yeah. Guess if you're in one boss area doing spawns, you want to be a bad addition, maybe he'll throw some boulders your way. The Lava Golem. Also a big pile of rocks that happens to be red. And can you guess? Here's his sprint, here's his normal walk, cheese and crackers. His left click, almost. His left click rolls a boulder, this one's on lava. And his right click is a big stump. So, yeah. Same thing but red. Number 9, we have my personal favorite, Fenrir. Yeah, he's super dope. Plus, he's mad fast, not even sprinting yet. Here's his sprint. His left click, big swipe. His right click, ice ball. So yeah, pretty neat. Again, no jump. I really wish they'd add a jump or a hop to the land dwellers. And he looks super dope, so the great Fenrir. Number 10. We have the Tyrant Snek. Yes. He's actually also one of my favorites. It just feels really cool, like slithering around on him. Here's his sprint, he gets low to the ground. His normal walk, he's just upright like a cobra or something. Yes, he's a slithery, sneaky little snake. His left click is a poisonous bite. This is a venomous bite, sorry. His right click is a venom spray. So, yeah, he's like a dragon, but on his belly. But pretty cool, I like him. Would be an entertaining battle companion for sure. Nigga little snake. Look at that. Number 11. We have Fleur, the flower princess herself. So yes, this is her standard walk. Here's her sprint. Not terrible. Still no jump or anything of the sort. Yeah, and certainly an appealing boss. Left click shoots balls of poison and death or something. And the right click. Okay, so yeah, you can fly with her attack. That's kind of cool. You have some directional control. We'll see if that changes each time or if it's just the standard. Yeah, it's just that one. That's pretty cool. I actually haven't used her, so I like that. Maybe I'll level up Fleur next. Anyways, the Flower Princess. Fleur. Number 12. The Executioner. The Scarlet Eyes Lizard Executioner. If he's a higher level, he turns into Purging Eyes, and then the highest level is like Red Eyes. Anyways, here's his normal walk. Here's the sprint. It's a dastardly devil. Stamina's alright. Here's his left click, a slash slash, and his right click is a boomerang toss. So the slash is a little slow. He's goofy goober like all the lizards are in this game, so yeah, he's neat. I like running around on him. Physically appealing. Looks like a badass. Might be more appropriate as a battle companion as opposed to mounted battles. Number 13. We have the Lizard Gunner. Decent speed, plus he looks pretty cool, I gotta say. No jump, but as you saw, you can kind of just step over things. Here's the sprint. Not a bad speed. Seems about the same as the Executioner. Plus this guy looks pretty fucking cool. It's almost like Hellboy or something. Anyways, here's the left click. Big smash. That was kind of cool. You could probably get some... you don't have a whole lot of directional control. And then here's his right click. Let's try that again. I think it was just his balls of death. And right click. Yeah, ball of death. So there you have it. That is the Lizard Gunner. Pretty badass. Number 14. We have the Griffin of the Golden Skies. Or of Golden Season. Yeah, you see he's got all these golden leaves and particles around him. He's super special. He's got that rear hind gold fur. Oh yeah. Golden ass. It's all gold. Here's the sprint. Here is the left click. He's got even more blades of air. And here's his right click. Big storm. Yeah, thankfully it doesn't like drop your frames to 0. So it's not an entire square wide, but it's pretty big still. That's his right click when he's in the sky, launches a tornado forward, and his right click in the air. So yeah, Griffin of the Golden Season, he's pretty cool. Probably a one-up from the Griffin of the Never-Ending Sky. Seems kind of obvious with the left click being more of the same thing. Plus, he's just golden and looks dope, so yeah. Number 15. Not so much of a boss, kind of like a mini-boss, but anyways, the Cyclops. He's ugly as all hell. And you sit on him like a shoulder, like the Iron Giant, so that's pretty cool. Here's his sprint. Ugly fella. Here's his left click, a big swipe, and his right click. That's kind of cool. So you get a left and right, that's about it. But yeah, that's pretty dope. Might be entertaining to just be in the crew. There's a Cyclops. Ugly son of a gun. Number 16. The Hydra. Now that is a bad mamma jamma. Look at that guy. Jesus, he's terrifying. He's a fountain polluter. It's terrible. Well, anyways, he's pretty cool. There's the walk speed. He can also just kind of crawl over stuff without needing to jump. Here's a sprint, pretty fast, so he's basically like Fenrir with 3 heads. No jump. His left click. Big tail swipe. Kind of really freaking slow. And then by the time you can move again, there's 1 second left on the cooldown, so... yeah, I hope that one gets revised. And this one's pretty cool. You just summon a whole lot of hellfire. So it's like, here's the circles, and here's the fire. So, yeah, this guy is also super cool. And would probably be more valuable in battle than Fenrir. It's probably on par for looks, too. Anyways, Hydra, super dope. Number 17. The Kraken. Yes, that's terrifying. Oop, drop some poop. The Kraken, my god. Super frickin' slow walk. Super frickin' slow sprint. It also looks absolutely terrifying. Yeah, I don't want that thing anywhere near me. So here's his left click. Yeah, I guess he just does a headbutt with his tentacles. And then here's his right click. He does an ink spray. Seemed pretty minimal damage. I don't know how that'd play out. Maybe it blinds people. Who knows? So, a support boss pet. Freaking creepy. Yeah, I don't know about that thing. Jump, 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 jump. And number 18. Before we get to the final 4 big ones that are super dope and gold and cool looking, here's a worm. So I don't know if this is like Trimmer's worm or if this is like Star Wars worm, but anyways, it's a big worm. Here's his walk, here's his sprint. He can also just kind of like cover some ground, so he doesn't necessarily need a jump. But yeah, he's a weird looking guy. And he's kind of fun to run around on. So here's his left click. A big bite. He'll scoop you up and chomp. And here's his right click. Throws a bunch of dirt balls. I don't know what that is. I don't want any part of it. So yeah, that's a sand eater. A big old worm. You'll find this bad boy in the desert. Good luck. On to our final 5. which will include Fafnir, the big bad. So, we'll start off with our 3 gold bosses, our mini boss that unlocks Fafnir, and then I'll showcase Fafnir to end the video. So let's check it out. We have our lizard Guillotine, the golden turkey. So this guy's pretty cool. I mean, I really like the lizard enemies in this game. Their style is pretty dope, so. And very much a Breath of the Wild kind of feel. This guy is golden. Here's his left click. A spinny slash, and here's his right click. Dodge slash bump. That actually seems like he could be like useful in battle. I don't know. I think he'd be pretty fun to have as like a battle companion, but even without, like, I feel like you could just go into fights using him as a mount. The Lizard Guillotine. Number 20. Here's Pekomet, the giant golden turkey. Yeah, here's his walk, here's his sprint. He's pretty fast. Not a bad turkey. So, here's the left click. Big biting explosion of death and despair. And here's his right click. Flappy Bird explosion. So, also probably a viable mount battler. Like, his attacks don't take too long for like recovery of animation, and I bet that does a decent chunk of damage. Plus, he's pretty freaking fast, so probably a useful travel slash battler. Plus, look at him, he looks like a jive turkey. Number 21. This freaking guy. The Goblin Cardinal turkey. So here's his walk, here's his sprint. Of course he's a frantic, crazy man. These guys are so annoying. Here's his left click, 3 fireballs. Not too shabby. Kind of a long cooldown. And here's his right click, big ol' fireball with wherever you're targeting. So, probably not a bad battle companion. Especially if they're weak to magic, so. And yeah, that's the Goblin Cardinal. Second to last, we have the Paladins. Kill 3 of them to unlock Fafnir and the Big Bridge Island. So yeah, here's the Paladin turkey. Here's his walk. It's a little weird. Here's the sprint, also underwhelming. His left click. Some slashes. I wish the cooldown was a little shorter. And his right click. Big slash followed by multiple slashes. So, I don't know, maybe if we get PvP one day, we can have like boss battles or pet battles. That would be entertaining. So, yeah, this guy's cool. Maybe it'd be fun having like run around with you in the crew or something. I certainly wouldn't use him as a mount for any sort of speed or travel purposes. But that right click's neat. It's a little on the slow side, but so are most skills in the game. The Seal Guardian Paladin Turkey. And last but not least, yes, Fafnir, the big bad. Cheese and crackers. Oh god, yeah, he's terrifying. The Burning Fafnir. Look at this guy. So here's his walk. Looks like a grumpkin or something. Here's his sprint. Kind of funny. Here's his fly. Yes, thank you Lord, he actually flies. I think it's just a little bit slower than the Crimson Dragon, maybe. And it seems he's definitely got more stamina as well. So, here's his left click while flying. Shoots a ball of death and despair. Wherever your crosshair is aiming. And then here's his right click while flying. Just death. Rains death below. That is what he does. And look at that, a graceful landing. Alright, so here's his left click on the ground. Does a different maneuver, throws like what seems to be mines or something. Then right click on the ground. Death. Death and despair. So, the big bad, the Burning Fafnir. He's pretty fucking cool. If it wasn't so how awkwardly he walked like a grumpkin or something, he'd probably be my favorite pet. But I don't know. Fenrir, the Hydra, and the Snek. They all run fast, and they got cool abilities. I like running around with them. But yeah, this guy looks super dope. Anyways, that's all the bosses. I hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions, let me know down below. I'll try and make a video about where to catch all the bosses, or for the Worm and Fafnir, how to actually unlock them in World so that they appear. Anyways, thanks for tuning in, everybody. Good luck, enjoy the ride, and I'll catch you all at some point. Peace out, chill.